Shocking conditions in some SoCal housing. 2 years ago, CBS 2 exposed dangerous conditions in a building meant to be a refuge for people on Skid Row. But now residents say it's gotten even worse, despite repeated promises to fix things. Kirstine Lazar is here. And Kirstine, you've discovered that those terrible conditions continue today, 2 years later.
Well, we see the conditions of Skid Row on the outside, right? It's like living in a war zone.
Yeah.
And then you think when you get housing, it will be better. But sometimes it's not always better. Now, Pat, these residents thought nothing could be as bad as living on the streets, but they say the housing they were provided through Section 8, which is funded by your tax dollars, was just as bad, if not worse. Take a look.
And here we have the roaches while I'm cooking breakfast.
Roaches in the kitchen.
Do you see it by the broom right here?
And in the bedrooms.
When I come home, there's at least 4 or 5 dead on the floor. Some are alive, crawling inside the drawers or in the closet.
Erica Sanford lives here at the St. Mark's Apartments on Skid Row with her 3-year-old son, Peter. Peter has Down syndrome and is medically fragile.
I keep everything as clean as possible, but still, it's never enough because this building has had problems for years.
In fact, back in 2019, residents pleaded for our help after the sole elevator in the building had been down for nearly a month, confining those who live here with mobility issues to their apartments.
It's like being held prisoner, captive in your own home.
After our story aired, we were assured by the owner of the building, a nonprofit called the Skid Row Housing Trust, that it was scheduled to be renovated to bring it up to code. But 2.5 years later, residents say nothing has changed.
It's just not sanitary, it's not clean, it's not safe. I don't feel safe there with my baby. Just coming in and out of the room, like I feel like a prisoner, like I'm barricading myself.
We visited Erica and her son, and what we saw was shocking. Feces overflowing in the toilet and on the floor of the shared bathroom. Trash left in the hallways and filling up the stairwell. Floors badly soiled and stained. Dirt and grime caked onto the appliances in the communal kitchen. And a security door at the entrance that didn't stay locked. Residents say mentally unstable and intoxicated people will wander off Skid Row and into the building at all hours of the night, leaving behind needles and drug paraphernalia, which they took photos of. Residents say sometimes the intruders are naked, other times they're violent.
I'm just on alert. I'm always on alert.
We saw mold in the showers and on the walls, peeling paint on the ceilings, windows on the 4th floor without safety screens, even dead rodents in the common areas.
We are all human beings. Like, we deserve better. Like, shouldn't nobody have to live in those conditions and feel stuck?
Erica was living in a homeless shelter when she was approved for a Section 8 voucher and offered housing at the St. Mark's back in 2015.
They told me I could refuse it, but still it would be another building in the same area. So I just took what I could get because I couldn't take living in a mission any longer.
I see a psychiatrist because of living here.
Brian Smith has lived here for 3 years.
They're substandard, they're subhuman if you ask me. Nobody should be subjected to the living conditions under which we live.
It's federal law that Section 8 housing must be clean, safe, and habitable. If it's not, the building can lose its funding. We contacted the Housing Authority of the City of Los Angeles, or HACLA, and told them what we saw inside the St. Mark's. In a statement to us, HACLA says it inspected the building and tells us several deficiencies were found. They go on to say if those are not corrected within 25 days, rental subsidy payments will be abated or forfeited by the Skid Row Housing Trust until the deficiencies are corrected. 36 St. Mark's residents are now filing a class action tenants' rights lawsuit against the Skid Row Housing Trust, alleging landlord neglect.
Where's the money going? It sort of begs the question that the government's paying, the tenants are paying. If it's not to upkeep the building, then where is it going?
Now, residents tell me when they did complain to management, nothing would come of it. A spokesperson for Skid Row Housing Trust tells me they are aware of this, and the nonprofit promises to act quickly to address any issues brought to its attention. And as for Erica, she is on several waiting lists, so she is hoping to move. She spends a lot of time at her mom's house, as you can imagine. She doesn't really want to be there. And Skid Row Housing Trust tells me they're also trying to find her other housing, because technically that place is just for adults and she has a little boy there. So hopefully those deficiencies, as they call them, will be corrected and it won't look like the outside of Skid Row on the inside of an apartment there.
That made my skin crawl. I can just imagine our viewers watching that, the horrific conditions. And what's pretty unbelievable is this had to happen over time. You don't get those kind of conditions that even a couple of months. This is over time. And the fact that the doors aren't locked and people are coming in at all times of night, it's dangerous also. I think I can say this.
It's dangerous and it's tough. So hopefully we will follow this and hopefully change is coming.
All right, Kirstine, thanks so much even for going there and witnessing. And, you know, we hope Erica and all the other tenants there get what they deserve.
Yes.
Good living conditions.
Thank you, Pat.
Thanks, Kirstine.